What's up, collective? We are back again for another video. I'm sending you all so much love and so much light, and if you desire to book a reading with me, follow the link in the bio below, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay, but let's get straight into this reading and see what the message is here for the collective. Of course, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is for all signs, Aries through Pisces. Okay, Spirit, what's the message here for my beautiful collective? What's the message? Something's funny. Okay, it says release inner conflict. That could be what it is. Maybe Spirit wants you to release this inner conflict and look at the lighter side of life. Smile more, laugh more. That could be very significant for some of you. The color green is highlighted. Some of you could be earth signs. I'm also seeing spiritual awakening here. So a lot of you could be going through something very transformational right now. You may not understand what is going on because it came out of left field. But what's happening for you, and repeat, I said for you and not to you. What's happening for you is a spiritual shift in your life. Okay, God is trying to wake you up so you can smell the coffee. Because there's obviously something going on in your world that you're not even fully aware of. It's happening. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could be the cause of it, or you could be allowing something to happen that shouldn't be going on. Okay, Scorpio energy is present with that. Does not have to be. I see same shit, different day. Okay, so it's almost like Spirit is saying certain cycles are starting to get old, my loves. This could be a part of this spiritual awakening. Okay, maybe it's time for you to change your everyday activities. Maybe you need to like change certain habits. Maybe you need to like create healthier routines in your life. It's something going on that's getting old and like real repetitive. The color green is significant, heavy so far as well. Someone could have on the color green. Your favorite color could be green. You could be an earth sign. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. A lot of you need to release some worry regarding a connection is what I'm hearing. Whether this is platonic or romantic, you need to let go of some sort of worry. I just seen 211, so 411. Something could have happened on the 11th for some of you. Okay, it says 777. Take a leap of faith. It'll work out. So a lot of you want to take some sort of course of action, and you could be worried about it being the good action. Like some of you could be worried about it not being the best choice. Okay, this could be what you need to release some sort of inner conflict about. Is what I'm seeing here. Take it however it may resonate, or this could be something completely different from the other situation. You get what I'm saying? But regardless of however it may go, Spirit is saying take a leap of faith. It will work out for you. Angel number confirmation is 777. At the bottom of the deck, it says close that back door, literally or figuratively speaking. So this is for some of you, not just her, specifically for the fellas. So for my masculines, some of you need to really like close that back door. It's someone in your inner circle that's around that don't need to be there. I just heard to be honest, front door. So a lot of you are dealing with people as far as like friends, whether you're a masculine or a feminine, it does not matter. Just apply the message wherever it may fit. I just seen 321. March 21st could be significant. A lot of you have someone, if not a few people in your energy that you know shouldn't be there. You know you don't trust them. So why are they still in your energy? So you need to close that front door because you're allowing the enemy to come in. It's one thing to not know this person's an enemy, but it's another thing to know that someone's an enemy and you're still allowing them to play you close. Are you crazy? Are you okay? So just be mindful of that, okay? The color red, the color blue is significant. So air signs, water signs, fire signs could be significant. Whether this is your sign or someone else's. Or this could be someone's favorite color. I don't know. Apply wherever it may fit. Bonus card. Stop crying over spilled milk. A lot of you need to stop crying over something that has already spilled. The mess has happened. Clean it up. Move forward. Respectfully. Okay? Okay, collective. Let's get into a general message. What's the message for my collective, Spirit? What do you feel like the collective needs to know right now? Okay, healing. So it's almost like Spirit wants you to focus on you right now. Okay, so if you're realizing that God is removing you from certain environments, certain places, certain connections, abruptly, like whether this is platonic or romantic, a job, a living space, whatever the case may be. This is God trying to put you in isolation so you can focus on you. God is trying to eliminate the distractions. Hello, let me slow down because I'm getting downloads like crazy today. Okay, God is trying to eliminate the distractions. Right now, the best thing you could ever do is focus on you, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, then it says scattered energy. Hello, it's giving me right now, God is seeing that it's too much going on in your world. So he like, you know what, let me go ahead and help my sister. Let me go ahead and help my brother. Hello, let me go make something make sense. And this is what he's doing. So a lot of you could be all over the place, mentally, physically, spiritually. It's all happening for you and not to you. This is a part of God's plan, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, it says see it through. So try your best to see through all the darkness and try to find that light. Okay, because at the end of the tunnel, there's always going to be an end. Like the tunnel it has to end eventually, right? So try your best to not get too stuck in the darkness and feel like this is where it ends, because this is not where it's going to end. At least this is where you should not want it to end. You should want to keep going and keep going and keep going until you get out. Don't allow that darkness to overtake you. I don't know what the darkness is. This could be darkness that you're causing on yourself, or darkness that you're allowing an outside influence to cause on you. You need to claim your power back. The first thing you need to do is remove yourself from where the problem is, period. Whether this is coming from a lover, a friend, a relative, a job, a hometown, whatever the case may be, you need to get yourself out of this space. So it's giving me accountability needs to be taken by you, collective. It's giving me you need to hold yourself accountable, because at the end of the day, you're still there because you want to be there. Why are you still there? You're doing this to yourself. That's what it's giving me. You're doing this to yourself. So at the end of the day, you're the reason why you're in this energy. So what are you going to do to make things better for yourself? That's the question. So I want you to comment below and let me know what you're going to do different after seeing this video. Period. Because one thing about it, I speak accountability too. I'm not in the business of keep pointing fingers, not realizing as you point that finger, it's 3 fingers pointing back at you. So just be mindful, okay? Spirit, let's jump into it and really tap in. What's the message here, Spirit? The 3 of Pentacles is here. This could be regarding a job or someone you're trying to collaborate with, okay? The Magician card came out here. A lot of you are trying to like make something make sense with either a person or a job. But don't you realize holding on is hurting you more than just letting it go? Holding on is causing more frustration than you just letting it go. If you just let it go, you would... It's so much power in knowing when to let something go. That's the first thing. But it's also so much peace in letting something go that you wanted to hold on to. You know, we don't really realize how much we complicate things sometimes. We make stuff harder for ourselves. So make it easier for yourself by letting go and allowing God to take over. God said this is what's best for you. So go with what he said. As long as you feel like you can go against what he said, you're going to always go through discomfort. Period. Because you're pretty much telling God that you know what's best for you instead of him knowing what's best for you. You got to make it make sense. You got to make it make sense. You have to learn how to trust him. This is the thing. A lot of you say y'all trust God, but don't really put the action behind your words. How could you sit here and say, oh, God got me, da-da-da, but at the same time, you're worried about it. You're trying to take over. Sometimes when you say, not sometimes, but most of the times, when you say that God got you, you have to really prove to him that you trust him in his actions. You have to let go, literally. Just be like, you know what? You got it. I'm going to just go ahead and head out. Period. And you just head out. Whether that means physically turning your back on the situation or just cutting off the mental or the emotions that's attached to a situation, person, connection, whatever the case may be, that's holding you tight, close to it. Sometimes you have to really just, period. It's that simple. It's not simple, but it can be simple. You get what I'm saying? 333 is angel number confirmation. A Capricorn, a Virgo could be significant. Some of you could be seeing 111 or 444, 333. The 5 of Wands came out here reversed. So a lot of you need to learn how to agree to disagree. Some of you need to compromise. Some of you just need to stop forcing someone to compromise. Stop forcing someone to agree with you. They don't agree with you. They don't blend with you. Some of you need to realize that not everything is going to be for you. Period. That's the problem. See, look at this. The Five of Wands came out twice. You're allowing the conflict to conflict you, when in reality, you need to observe and not absorb. Period. You need to learn how to observe and not absorb. You need to learn how to peep game and move accordingly. It's a lot of power in silence as well. As much as there's a lot of power behind your bark, I get it. I get it. Some of y'all be really ready to turn up and really let some stuff loose. But there's so much more power in, one, knowing that it's time to let it go. And two, there's a lot of power in your silence. Not everything deserves a reaction. Not everything deserves a response. Not everything deserves your energy. You get what I'm saying? See, me personally, I pick and choose my battles. You know why? Because I know what I bring to the table. And I know what I'm capable of. Do you think I'm about to sit here and waste my good battery on you? No, ma'am, no, sir. You won't see it. You won't see it. I don't just hand out my energy just to everyone. You feel what I'm saying? That's the energy you need to have. You need to learn when to turn on, and you know when to stay off. You need to learn when to stay off. You get what I'm saying? Like, not everything deserves you to be a part of it. Maybe you were a part of the process, but you don't have to be a part of the mix all the time. I don't know what that means for someone, but it means something for someone. Take it however it may resonate. But with the four of cards, the Four of Cups coming out reverse, this is all about disconnecting. This is all about disconnecting. This is all about, moving forward, moving away, moving yourself into calmer waters. I wouldn't be surprised if the Six of Swords come out. 1010 is angel number confirmation. I feel like God is trying to help you close out the hard cycle. You're making life too hard for yourself right now, unnecessarily. And it's because you want to be in control. But sometimes that control that you want to have over things makes things worse for you than what it needs to be. I don't know what this means, but just take it however it may resonate for you, okay? Collective, I'm sending you all so much love. It does not have to be that hard. Life is short, okay? The Temperance card came out here. This is all about trusting the process, not rushing the process. Hello? This is all about being patient. Patient. Great things come to those who wait. And even better things come to those who wait patiently. It's one thing to wait, but it's another thing to wait and be patient. Because you waiting and complaining could hinder what's coming towards you. But you need to learn how to wait, trust, keep being present, keep doing what you have to do respectfully, with integrity, with grace. Hello? And trusting that God got you. Respectfully. And when you give that control up to the Most High, I promise He's going to move a mountain that you never thought He would be able to move. Excuse me. I'm stumbling across my words because I'm getting these downloads, so just bear with me, okay? But when I say that God moves certain mountains that you thought would never be able to move, as long as you trust in Him, I promise you He's going to make it happen. So you need to let go of whatever that mental conflict is, or whatever it is that's causing mental conflict. Let it go. Let them go. Remove yourself if necessary. If you can't let them go, you remove yourself. I'm hearing, take myself away for you to move. Hey. But it's also that song by, what's it called? Hold on. Where do you go? Don't you need my love, baby? I think it's called, hold on. It's by Richie Spice. If you know, you know. Richie Spice? Is that his name? I said Richie Spice. Yes, Richie Spice. In the streets is getting hot. Under youths, them I get so cold. Searching for food for the pots. See, if some of y'all, especially if you're fellas, like, you know, my young fellas, my young men that's out here and getting it, hustling to make something make sense for yourself. I just said the streets are cold. You have to be mindful that it's really cold outside. Like, you really got to be mindful of how you move. This goes back to me saying closing that back door and that front door. I get you're trying to make sure that the house eats. You're trying to make sure the lights stay on and things like that. But you have to take care of you. How could you be the man in charge if you're throwing yourself out there to the wolves every day? You out here trying to get to it because you out here trying to do certain things and get to it with certain partners, certain people. And then people ain't even really out here trying to make it make sense with you for real. It's every man for themselves. So you have to be mindful of that, about that too. It says, in the streets it's getting hot, and the youths them I get so cold. That's what I'm saying. The streets is getting hot, and these young, they getting colder and colder every day. You have to be mindful of that too. Okay, you have to be mindful of that too, because let me tell you something, it's no pics outside. It's no pics outside, and it's only February, and there's a lot going on nowadays. I cannot find this song, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Okay, just be mindful of that. I see the Ace of Pentacles here. A lot of you got some money coming in towards you. But the thing is, you could be blocking this blessing by allowing something to be in the way, whether it's yourself, a certain mindset. Like piggyback what I was just saying to the fellas that be outside. Just imagine you're out here trying to get to it with a certain partner, a certain friend, right? No shade to your mans. But whole time you could be getting more if you just do it by yourself. And it's not even about being stingy. It's just about chess, not checkers. Okay? You gotta move with strategy. You got to be smart about it. You got to remove certain players out the way so you can get to a certain point, period. And it's just what it is. So you got to be more smart about it. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's nothing wrong with you wanting to eat with everybody, but it's something wrong with you just having anybody at your table. Hello? That's a message for somebody. So you be mindful of that, babe. I'm sending you so much love, and stay prayed up. For sure. Protect yourself, okay? Spirit, what's going on regarding love for the collective? What's going on regarding love for the collective, Spirit? What's the message? In the streets is getting hot, and the youths them I get so cold, searching for food for the pots. Yeah. In the streets is getting hot, and the youths them I get so cold. Okay, so a lot of you are in separation with someone. Okay, you and this person is definitely mirroring each other, meaning how you feel is how they feel. Those random moments, I'm about to say Roman moments. I don't know what that means. But those random moments where you're just, like, say for example, you're cooking. You know, you in your jam, you know what I'm saying, cooking your food, music playing out of nowhere. Something on a song reminds you of your ex. And now you're in deep thought about what happened and all of this and all of that. That's that moment of them doing the same thing as well. Mirroring. Twin flame energy is present. This could also be about, you know, a lot of you needed to use this time to introspect, you know, finding yourself again, getting to know yourself again, figuring out what your wants and your needs are now, because our wants and our needs change every day, whether we realize this or not. So right now, you need to use this alone time to figure out who you are and what it is that you need moving forward to feel and be and feel fulfilled. Okay, now for some of you, you could be getting to know someone new right now. Blowing kiss came out here. So this pretty much represents like an unconditional love. So a lot of you are connecting with someone that is going to help restore you, that's going to help bring you back to life. That's the best way I could put it. Like, whoever this is definitely giving someone that's going to pour into you as much as you've been trying to pour into everyone else. This is a blessing in disguise. This is another reason why you all need to really release that inner conflict and let go of whatever it is that could be hindering you from being able to focus on your current reality. You get what I'm saying? Because what you don't want to do is mess up what God is trying to send towards you. See, a lot of you just receive this new love, but see, also God is trying to send you that new money. Okay? Who don't want new money? Who doesn't want more money? So, I mean, the ball is in your court. It's up to you at this point. Do you want to be fulfilled or not? If you do, get out your own way. Hello? And allow this energy to come in towards you. This don't even have to only be about love. This could be about God just trying to pour into you as much as God has been seeing you trying to pour into everyone else. Okay? See, God sent you this little blessing in disguise. This new love, this blessing in disguise came for a reason. Everything happens the way it does for a reason, period. So embrace it. You don't have to rush anything. You don't have to force anything right now. Just enjoy it because you deserve it, collective. But at the same time, as you're enjoying this new energy, get out your way. And so you can release all that old, still energy too. So more can come in towards you. Does that make sense? Okay. What does my collective need to work on regarding love, spread? What does my collective need to work on regarding love? Okay, so ghosting is here. So a lot of you could have went through something with someone that ghosted you, left you behind to figure some things out on your own, left you behind to heal yourself on your own. It's fine. It's not okay, but it will be okay. Okay. So this could be why a lot of you have like trust issues. This could be why you could be having that mental conflict regarding that new love. You get what I'm saying? Because you went through something like so disturbing, it left a bad stain on your heart. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard for you to trust and things like that. But at this point in time, I feel like this person is your other half. You're yin to your yang. This person is going to help you balance out your feminine energy. This is going to be someone that's going to help you. This new person is going to help you balance out your masculine and your feminine. Like, you're not going to be as dominant anymore, or you're not going to be super soft anymore, like a crybaby anymore. Okay, so just allow this to happen for you. But what you need to do is try to allow this old energy to go that way so you can focus on what's going on right now. You get what I'm saying? Because this is the problem. This is the problem. The fact that you got left behind with no closure. Okay, twin flame is here. This could have been regarding a twin flame connection for some of you. Okay, so y'all know how these twin flame connections go. They can be very intense. Okay, I get it. They can be very intense. But what I can say is you're in control. You have to believe you're in control, though. You can't not only say that you're in control, you have to believe that you're in control. Okay? Thinking is here. Because a lot of you may miss someone from your past. I'm hearing, I'm missing you. I'm like, what you doing? That's that Kodak Black song. Missing you by, I Miss You by Kodak Black. Crank. That's my song. Some of you could even be wondering if this person is dealing with someone else intimately, like romantically. Like, you worry about the wrong stuff, boo. You blocking your blessings. Like, don't even worry about that. If they're not doing nothing with you, why does it matter what they're doing with someone else? Let that mental conflict go. I keep hearing mental conflict over and over again. So I feel like that's the highlight for most of my collective. Okay? Enjoy this new love that's trying to come in. Chemistry is here. Hello? Some of you have new love coming in towards you. If you're not already in contact with the new love. This is peeking out at me. So what is this? Divine feminine came back out again. This is for my feminine energies. You could be a feminine, or this could be about you worrying about a feminine, a divine feminine. Okay? Because you're in the space of not being sure if you made the right decision regarding that connection. That could be very significant. Take it however it may resonate, but something is very overwhelming. Or you're allowing it to overwhelm you unnecessarily. Didn't I say earlier that as humans, we complicate things sometimes? Like, certain stuff do not have to be this complicated. It does not have to be this complicated. It could be peaceful if you allow it to be peaceful. Look at that. I didn't even see this at the bottom of my deck. It could be peaceful if you allow it. And as I look over, I see set boundaries. I thought it said balance. Set boundaries. So some of you may need to set some boundaries with someone. It may be hard for you to move on. It may be hard for you to heal with this person in your energy, because this could be someone you have a child with. You get what I'm saying? So it's going to be a different process for you. But as long as you stand on business and set those boundaries and just move with grace and just chill and just go with the flow. Not too much of the flow now. You got to have some control of your flow. But as long as you have that structure, everything will be fine in order for you to find that sense of peace moving forward in life. Hello. Some of you need to buy some white roses and have those roses around your house. You know, roses have a high vibration. But white roses, I believe, represent like peace. You know, love, tranquility, and things like that. Calming energy. Okay. Take it however may resonate. But what I can say is it's going to get better. I promise it is. But as long as you resist what God is trying to do for you, it's going to take a little bit longer. That's all I'm saying. You just got to let go and go with the flow. Okay? Respectfully. Let's get 2 cards, Spirit, on this energy. Okay, a breaking point is here. A lot of you could be already at your breaking point, like you ready to just, what's up? Kirk out. You feel me? Because a lot is overwhelming you right now. Some of you could be spending time on the computer at night, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, just in the dark, on the computer doing God knows what. You see him sitting on the computer? He looks so frustrated. Going to sleep at 5, have to wake up at 10. 5 hours of sleep, and it's a repetitive cycle. Like, you're draining yourself. You're making it harder for yourself. Go to bed. Go to sleep. Stop allowing things to live rent-free in your head. Like, look at that divine masculine coming out now. See, Spirit, this is what I'm saying. I spoke earlier about divine feminine energy. Divine feminine energy. Now divine masculine came out. A lot of you need to find balance with your yin and your yang energy. It's too much of one energy, and this is why it's frustration on the other side. Okay, you really need to tap in and really get in tune with yourself. This is going back to me saying God is removing all of these distractions from around you so you can focus on you, so you can figure out what you need to do moving forward. Not what everybody else feels is right for you. You need to listen to yourself. Listen to your higher self. You need to focus on what's best for you, because at the end of the day, this is your journey that you have to walk, not nobody else's. So when you go home at night and you got to go to sleep, Tom, Dick, and Harry can't tell you how to sleep. They can give you advice, and all you need to do is take note if you want to or whatever. But they can't tell you what to do. You know what's best for you. That goes the same thing for you, ladies. You feel me? That's the same thing for y'all. You can't let Tina, Rena, and Keena to tell you how to live. This is your life to live, especially when it comes down to your relationships, ladies. You can't talk to your friends that are single about your relationship. Make it make sense. You can't allow people to tell you how to be in a relationship when they're not even in one. That's the problem. And then fellas, for y'all, I'm hearing you, especially if you're close to your mom. No shade to my dukes. No shade to her. I'm sending her so much love. You feel me? But at the end of the day, this is your life to live. You can get your advice from your mother, especially if you really value her. You feel what I'm saying? But you can't allow her to tell you how to live your life. No shade, but she already lived her life. It's time for you to live yours, but in a respectful way, a more aligned way, a more structured way. Take advice from her. You get what I'm saying? Take advice from your friends if you want to, just a little bit, but don't fully consider it, especially if they're not even in the position to give you certain advice regarding life, money, or relationships. Take it however may resonate, because you're allowing that to frustrate you, to bring that mental conflict. A lot of your judgments are clouded because of what you're allowing to be an interference in your life, whether it's distractions or just the wrong people giving you advice, or being around you, being in the energy, having you around certain things, people's situations that's confusing you, not putting you in a space of not being too sure of, things like that. So just be mindful aware of where you're receiving information from. Because right now, you need to only be receiving information from your higher self and the Most High God. Should I say the Most High God first? Hello? And your higher self. Even though your higher self is God. But you won't be able to hear that inner voice, that higher self voice. You're going to hear that intrusive voice as long as you allow the enemy to work on you. Because the intrusive voice is called intrusive for a reason. It's going to intrude. It's going to push through what God is saying. Not saying it's stronger than what God said. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is if you don't have control over you, those intrusive thoughts will have control over you. So you need to claim your power back, clean house, stand up, step up, do what you gotta do, stand 10 toes, cut off certain friendships for a second, or just remove yourself from certain environments for a little bit so you can get back focused and get on track. This is still the new year. The new year, should I say, to be honest, the new year hasn't even started yet. To be technical. To be technical, I believe we're in Pisces season now, or by the time you guys will see this, it will be Pisces season. Okay, after Pisces season, I believe it's Aries season. That's when the new year starts. Hello, that's when the cycle starts over. So we really have some time to really get it together. I feel like 2024 poured into our 2025. You get what I'm saying? It's okay. We're human, right? But let's tighten up and get it together now instead of any later, okay? Because y'all still have time to get it together. We still have 10 more months in this year. So make it count. And not allow unnecessary things or people or situations to get in the way of, I just seen 31, to get in the way of what you want for you, what you want your reality to be, whether this is a healthier love, a more stable living situation, a more stable career, a more stable job, better friendships, more like-minded individuals, different experiences. I don't know, take it how it may resonate, but something is getting old. The same stuff, different day thing is lingering still. Let's not forget that came out as well. So it's definitely time for you to make some changes right now, collective, in order to make life easier for yourself and more fulfilling. Hello, like I said, you only live once. Why waste it doing things that make you feel like a robot? We're all spiritual beings trying to have a human experience. Make it easier for yourself. By what? Letting go and allowing God. That's going to be the title. Let go and allow God. Respectfully. I love him. That's my person right there. Okay? When I say, when it comes down to it, my God is going to get down to it. Okay? And he don't leave no crumbs behind. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you have to just trust the process. That's all you got to do. Okay? Now, let's close this out with some messages for you all. Spirit, what is the closing out message for my collective? Ooh, look at that. Confront. You see how he's looking in the mirror, looking at himself. But if you pay attention, right? He's looking in the mirror, but his reflection is a child. This speaks volumes, because for a lot of y'all need to confront your inner child. Let's talk about it. It's beyond what you recently went through. It's more of what you've been through as a child up until now. Your inner child needs some attention. A lot of you are operating through your inner child and not your current self. You're allowing that baby that needs some healing, that needs some energy, that needs some time to speak for you, to move for you. And this is the problem. This is why you're in certain situations you don't need to be in. But as long as you pay attention to that inner child and heal that inner child, everything else after is going to make sense. Everything after is going to be easier. Does that make sense? Just breathe. Hello? Just breathe and just spend time with self. How do you heal your inner child, Tafari? How do you do it? By doing things that make you feel good. That's the first thing. Not doing things that makes everyone else happy. Doing stuff that makes you feel good without any regret or any question about it. This could be about you just going places that your grandpa used to take you. Going places that you used to go with your mom and your sister when you were 4, or whatever the case may be. Or this could be about you just having certain conversations with yourself, or you writing down certain journal entries about what it is that you would like to say to someone that you know you can't say because they're no longer here or no longer available to talk to. You know, I really wish people would understand how critical it is for you to know that healing your inner child is important as an adult. It's a lot of adults out here that act like children, and we're trying to figure out why do they act that way. Because you're not talking to them, you're talking to their inner child. That inner child needs attention. This is why we're trying to figure out why people are so childish. They are childish because you're talking to them when they were like 12, 17, 12 to 22 age, especially if they were younger. Or this is someone that's 22. This is someone that like around that 20 age bracket. Because to be honest, you shouldn't be here on this video if you're not 18 or older. So I'm going to keep it from 18 to like 28. From that age range, and you realize that you're acting a certain kind of way, if you realize that people are saying that you're acting a certain kind of way, it's really because your inner child needs attention. Your 7-year-old version of you needs attention. You're craving certain attention that you craved when you were a 7-year-old. You need to go talk about it with your dad. Go talk about it with your mom, or go pray about it to God and ask you to heal and let go of certain energies that you're unable to let go of because these people are not present for you to get that closure. Does that make sense? So apply that message wherever it may fit, because it could vary for everyone in different shapes and sizes. But the whole point is to heal your inner child. That's the first thing. So as you're in isolation, as you're away from the distractions, focus on you and really think back and think like, you know what? That time when I was 10 is when it all started. Or that time when I was 12 and my mom wasn't there, or my dad was always there, but my mom wasn't there, or my mom was always working and I had to take care of the house. I had to be the parent. I never got the chance to be a child. And, little things like that all matter. So just reflect and figure out where the root is so you can get that root out. So that seed could grow abundantly in different ways, shapes, and sizes. Because like I said, everyone's story is different. But as you're doing it, just remember to breathe. Because it's going to be a process. The number 4 is here though as well. See, 4, this is about protection. Protecting yourself, and or just knowing that you are protected by the Most High God. Your spirit guides, your archangels, and your ancestors are all working with you right now. Okay? I see lead here reversed. This is the Emperor reverse. This is you not feeling in control right now. You don't feel in control right now because you're lost. And it's okay. But this is what I'm saying. Do what you got to do so you can find yourself again. Because right now, you feel like you don't have a sense of direction. You may feel like you don't know what to do next. You're just going with the flow and you're trying to make the best of it. But you're not realizing that you just going with the flow and not having any structure is making life harder for you than what it needs to be. Look at that crown chakra. That's that higher self I was speaking about. The 7th chakra, your crown. It's a blockage here. Other things you could do is eating more purple foods and juices. I just heard purple cabbage. So purple cabbage juice could be significant for some of you, especially if you have Virgo placements. Okay. Pomegranate, grapes, eggplants, anything purple. Get into it. Get creative. Do what you got to do. Have you on pomegranate though? Whether it's just the juice or the actual fruit. Get into it and see what happens. Some of you may need to just wear more purple. Embody the color purple. Wrapped around your head, especially women. Like if you have like scarves and things like that to tie your crown at night, consider using the color purple or the color white. Believe and succeed. Then I said earlier, I wouldn't be surprised if the 6 of Swords come out. This is all about moving yourself into calmer waters. Then not only is it that, this is also about listening to the universe and allowing it to guide you into calmer waters. So this is you, again, needing to trust the process and not rush the process. You get what I'm saying? Because right now, the waters are rough wherever you are. Okay, but it's definitely possible for it to get easier. You just have to let go and allow the boat to just float. Literally, just picture that. Instead of you being in the boat and just sit back and relax and see where the boat takes you. That's like you doing all this and realize the boat just going in circles and circles and circles. Meanwhile, if you just let go, you might just end up on an island with all these fruit. Just imagine. Okay? Lead came back out again reverse. I'm not going to get back into that, but this is double confirmation for me saying that y'all just need to let go and allow things to flow wherever you're supposed to go. Okay, the Two of Swords is here, refusing to see. A lot of you are refusing to listen to divine's guidance. A lot of you are choosing to, it's like you see what's going on, but you're choosing to do what you want to do to get things back in control. But in reality, God is showing you certain things for you to just peep game and just move accordingly by just what? Letting go and going that way. Not forcing to go against the current. I'm talking about just letting go and just literally just letting go and allowing things to flow. I cannot stress it enough. I feel like I've been saying this the entire video. So I'm going to just go ahead and just see my way out. Okay. But then I say that y'all need to really like figure out where that bad root is and take it out so you could blossom and grow into something so abundant. Hello, this is my sun card. Okay. This is the end. This is the beginning to your ending. Or should I say the ending to your new beginning? Hello, the sun card, this blossom energy is giving me this transformation is trying to happen for you in order for something to blossom abundantly. Like when I say that, I mean like if you were to just allow this transformation to happen for you, collective, and you just go through the motions of it and just keep going instead of trying to like find a reason to stay stagnant or look backwards, something great will come from that. I mean, I will get into my story, but that's another video for another day. But when I say I'm a firm believer, okay, in letting go and allowing things to flow, I'm a firm believer. Do you hear me? So much came in for me once I decided to just let go. Because I had a very like a real bad problem. I'm not going to get too much in me, but I had a problem with wanting to be in control. But I promise you, as someone that knows how y'all feel, just trust me when I say. Just taking that time out to take either a mental note or literally write it down if you have to, of the distractions, and start with you first. Because like I said, let's not point fingers first without realizing that 3 are pointing back at you. So start with you first. What are you doing that's causing a distraction? Write those things down or take mental note of it and do what you need with that information pretty much by, you know, paying attention to what you wrote down and moving accordingly to it. This is like realizing that your group of friends aren't your friends for real. And just saying, you know, you don't even have to say too much about it. Just be like, you know what, I love y'all, but I gotta head out. Hello. This is like you realizing that you've been in your hometown for the past lifetime. And you realize that you're still in the same space. At this point, gotta blast. Period. This is like you realizing that you've been at the same job for months or years at a time and you're still in the same space. You feel like you're overworked and underpaid. It's because you are. Confirmation bird. At that point, you gotta blast. Hello. Of course, don't do that with no other plan, but that should be the plan. For all you should care, go to work and apply to new jobs at work. Or go to work and do your research during your breaks or your downtime on what the next move should be. Hello? Especially the fellas that's watching this. Especially if you be outside and things like that. Listen. Outside is cool and all. It's fun and all of that during summertime. Whatever the case may be. But that should not be where you would want to be for a long period of time. Because this goes back to me saying it's very cold out there. And it's every man for themselves. So do you want to... I'm about to say design your fate. Wow. In a way, you are designing your fate. In a way, you are like, I'm not even going to get into that. But do you want to Just make life easier for yourself. Just make life easier for yourself. That's the best way I can put it, fellas. Just make it easier for yourself. Like, yes, you can go outside and hustle real quick for a second. You know, do your side jobs. You know, put a price on your talents. Hello? Put a price to your talents. Whether this is you know how to put how to put clothes together. You know how to clean shoes. You know how to design shoes. You know how to, whatever the case may be. Put a ticket on your talent. And stop risking your life and stop risking your freedom for some chump change that can't even buy groceries. Let's be real. Eggs is $20 per dozen. Okay? A pack of cheese is $10 per pound at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, that little chump change is not worth it. Go and make something make sense. Think about longevity, especially if you're a father. Think about doing things that you can teach your jits when they get older. You know, stuff like that matter. Stop making things so complicated for yourself, ladies and fellas. Ladies, let's talk about y'all. You out here selling your soul for some nothing that don't matter. You got to make stuff make sense, but you got to also operate out of light and love, period. And no, I'm not knocking nobody for their hustle, but at the end of the day, you shouldn't want to be in that energy for so long. It does not bring the best attention. It does not bring the right attention. It does not bring the healthy attention. You get what I'm saying? So just be mindful of all of those things, okay? It takes some money to make some money. So if you got to do what you got to do until you got to do what you want to do, then do it respectfully, but think of ways out of your current circumstances, especially if it's not the best, okay? Let's talk about them relationships, whether it's platonic or romantic. I don't care how long you know someone. I don't care how deep the blood goes, whether it's regarding like blood ties and, family and things like that. If someone is affecting your peace, gotta blast. Period. If it's costing you your peace, it costs too much. If you have a child with someone that you have to deal with, cool. But just operate out of boundaries. We don't realize how helpful boundaries are until when we stand on them. Set them boundaries and stand on them to make your life easier. You're allowing a situation that does not have to be complicated to make your life complicated. Okay? So let's pull one more card for my collective so we can close this out. Spirit, what's the message here for my collective? Okay? The Five of Wands came back out again to the Tower card. To what? What's this? The Hermit card. Hello? This is me going back to saying isolation, finding yourself, soul searching, introspection, letting go of this conflict, this extra energy. I don't know what this is. A Scorpio is highlighted. A fire sign is highlighted. It does not have to be for everyone. Just take it however it may resonate. But something is too much. You need to withdraw yourself. You see all of this five people trying to get to the top. Look at all y'all trying to get the same thing. Like, it's too much going on. I don't know what this is, but this varies for everyone, okay? The best thing you need to be doing right now, though, is Hermit card. You see how she just sitting by herself on the side of the mountain? Hello? Working on her King of Cups, balancing her emotions, listen, you are a dangerous being when you are in control of your emotions. Know that. You become so dangerous, and not in a way to harm or hurt anyone. But what I'm saying is you become so... You want to be in control? Learn how to control your emotions. That's the best way for you to always have control over situations, when you're in control of your emotions. A lot of you are doing things with your emotions on your sleeves, and this is what's causing the conflict. And this conflict is going to lead to destruction, whether it's physical, mental, or spiritual. Hello? And this is the thing. If you can't get it together on your own, know that God is going to come in and help. But Tower moment is sudden change. This is sudden upheaval that's giving you no choice but to have to separate. The message today was to separate yourself in order for you to find or regain some sort of balance or peace. But if you can't do it, it's fine. God's going to come in and help you do it. Hello? I love y'all. I love y'all so much, and I promise it's going to be okay. I promise it's going to be okay. Okay? So Spirit just gave me a download to pull a card regarding like financial blockages. So I'm gonna make this real real short and sweet, and see what y'all need to know. Comfort zone. Hello, come through, Spirit. Comfort zone is the problem. The blockage is you in your comfort zone. A lot of you need to step outside of your comfort zone and do something different. Yeah. You doing things how you want to do things isn't going to help. Look at that. Comfort zone, an easy way out came out here. A lot of you are looking for an easy way out through your comfort zone, and it's just not going to work that way financially. I'm sorry. You need to step outside your comfort zone and make something make sense for yourself, respectfully. Step into your north node. You're currently in your south node. South node is your comfort zone. Your north node is your purpose. A lot of you need to walk in your purpose. But how could you figure out what this is? By doing all of what I said first and then doing this part. Regarding like removing the distractions, doing what makes you happy, not doing what the flock likes, not doing what the wave is, whatever that may mean for all of y'all. But stand alone and do what feels good, or do what's right for you in order for that money to come through properly. I did see the Ace of Pentacles earlier. I'm blinking real nice and slow. A lot of you are sleepy. A lot of you are sleepy. Okay? It's okay. Get your rest. Get your rest. And then do what you got to do. When you get back up the next day, get up and do what you got to do to make something make sense. Okay? Time is ticking. I'm not saying time is ticking, but time is ticking. Okay? Consider that time isn't waiting on nobody. Okay? You already wasted enough. Let's not waste anymore. Okay? So with that being said, collective, I love you all so much. Okay? I love you all so, so much. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you desire, like I said, to book a reading or a session with me, follow the link in the bio below. I love you. We're going to talk soon.